Well, 2, Part 1. 2 tiles, wide bridge for 3 transport belts. Uh-oh. No splitters either. Hello, White Tiger. How's it going? We're working through this campaign. I've never done this before. So we have 6 of these. You can only get 4 across. That means we're gonna have to split some stuff up. And let's see how we're gonna do this. Yep. I'm a big fan of puzzles. But this'll probably take me longer. Take me a long time to do. Let's see. So we need to check our middle ones. We have iron and ore, coal, that is. And on the outside here. Looks easy. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm just bad at this, but I need to figure out how to route this properly. Okay, so we have iron and coal. And we have copper. The next one. We have circuits and that. Okay. So this is what our setup could look like if we wanted to split them like this. Or it'd probably be better if I split them the ones next to each other. So let me figure out how the belts should work, because I need to split them somehow. Best method I know of splitting with no splitters. Don't know. Beats me. So let's see. I mean, we can do this, but then that'll only take one across. So that's a problem. I know how to put 2 things onto a belt, but I'm not sure how I would take 2 sides of the belt and then split them without a splitter. So with that, we might need to rethink of how we're going to do this. I could try to alternate. I need to figure out how fast these inserters will pick this up. Considering these are normal inserters and these are fast ones, I think I'd have a problem if I tried to alternate them. So I don't think I can do the alternation thing because these come out too slowly. By the time it's picked up one, the next one should have come up and it'll pick up the next thing. Okay, so that means I do need to figure out how to split them properly. But I don't think that's going to happen, so I'm going to need to use some underground belts smartly. So instead of just doing this analysis paralysis, let's try working on something and we'll see how that goes. We'll just do the stupid method of trying to do it straightforward for now, and then we'll see where we go wrong. And then from there we can figure out what to do. If you guys have if you've done this already and you know how to do it, don't tell me how to do it, but if you have any tips or tricks, feel free to chime in. If you haven't done it, feel free to say whatever you want, I guess. Okay, so we're going to try to use as many underground belts as we can. That way we'll have more real estate to work with. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to just try it for now, see where we get. Because the problem with underground belts is I won't actually be able to use another set here, because it'll just connect to the other one. So in reality, this is definitely not going to work. But again, we're just checking this out, seeing what we can do to make this slightly better. Oh, actually, I have infinite amount of these. I thought they were finite. But all right, I guess it doesn't really change anything. So again, I think I want to focus on trying to get the middle ones done and then go outwards, because that's going to be my main issue, trying to cross over things, and then I can work on these otherwise. And again, this is way too far for this, so I can't do that. So I'm definitely going to have to figure out how to split a belt without a splitter. Because I don't think this is just not going to fly. So what we're going to do first, we're just going to make sure our assumption is correct. And we're going to do this by alternating. Because it'd be tragic if I could alternate them, but I wasn't sure I could. So just looking at this. Oh, yep, that's right. Well, either way, this is definitely not going to work. This is fast enough to pick both of them up. I should have routed it this way, but okay. So this doesn't work. This doesn't do anything. This just alternates them as well. All right, so we're back to where we started, but we have some knowledge. Doesn't have space for a 6 belt. What do you mean? This is, as far as I know, there's only enough for 4. Maybe I'm just not advanced enough in my Factorio skills to understand how this works. I'm no pro. I'm pretty much a noob at Factorio, but thought I had basic understanding of how this works. So what could I do to fit this onto here, and then also take them apart over here? It has to be something with underground belts that I'm not getting. But I don't see how I would do this. So they all output on the right side here. So if I were to say move this up, then I would have both on the same side, or I would have them on alternating sides. Hey Emu, how's it going? We're playing Factorio. This is a puzzle campaign, unlike normal Factorio, I guess you could say. So I know how to put them on the belt. Underground belts helps with this. That's what I figured, but not sure how it'll shake out with this. Because if I put any underground belt like this, I can't put another one down in the same line unless I put them down like this. Yeah, well, could do something like this, but I don't know. Okay, we'll see how many belts we can fit on doing this. Fit this across, and then I can fit this going across. I don't. Oh no, so effectively we have one, two, connect them. I'm not gonna leave it like this, I just want to make sure I can visualize this better. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I could fit 4, and then 5. Yeah, I guess this could work. So if you guys just making sure everyone is on the same page, what I'm trying to do is get the products from here to over here. I use these belts, and basically when I start it, these things will put it on the belt, and then the belts will carry them over here, and then these things will take them off the belt. And I have to put them in such a way that these get into the right chests. That's pretty much it. Pretty easy in theory. My problem here, though, is that I need to figure out how to make 6 belts go into a 4-lane area, and then turn them back into 6 belts over here. And I think this might work out. I just need to finagle this a little bit better. So using this, I could get another belt over here. I'm shortly going to become very confused. Okay, so I kind of just put this thing on the same side. Why would I do that? I don't know. Yep, already confused. All right, let's see. Let's make sure. So the idea here is that by putting them upside down, or up and down, I can use more belts. Because if I put a belt like this, and then I put another belt like this, it doesn't work. They connect to each other. These two will be connected instead of these two. So I can't do this like that. But if I put them like this, they don't interfere with each other. So I'm going to try to do this to alleviate that problem and juggle a couple more belts along the way. But then I also need space to move the belts, unfortunately. So whenever I do this, both sides are going to be filled up. So I could do this, something like this, and then move this up, over, and then like that. Tiberius D, thank you for the host with 6 viewers. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I think that's possible with two-sided belts too. It's definitely possible with two-sided belts, but the problem here is that I'm going to need to split them up over here, which I'm not I don't know how yet. Hey guys, so what I'm doing right now, playing Factorio, we're doing the Transport Belt Madness. It's a campaign. This is the 2nd level, and I'm already pretty stuck, but if you guys have any tips for me, I would love to hear them. I don't know if any of you have done this yet or not. Probably have. But what we're trying to do is get the chest from this side to over here. We're trying to make sure that, for example, the iron in this chest goes to the iron over here without getting into any of the other chests. My main problem here is that I need to get 6 belts across this 4-lane area. Need to merge the split belts. Yeah, but I'm not... So I don't have any splitters. These 2 things are all I have. So I need to figure out how to split the belts at the end over here. If I put them together over here. And these aren't filters, so if I did this, then they'd all be on one side, which doesn't help me. Do you guys know how to split a belt with 2-sided products without a splitter? I'm sure it's possible. I'm just not aware of it. Again, I'm kind of a noob at this, so any tips would be appreciated if you guys have any of them. EMU, you think you might know the solution? All right, tell me. I can split the belt with an underground, make the underground face south, and it will take everything off the north side of the belt. Okay, so let me try that. These get placed on the right side, so I need to do this. Hey, so yeah, this is... Oh, okay. All right. So this is definitely taking the top one, but then I have a green belt here, or the circuits here not being taken, which might be a problem for the inserters. I don't need a space for the underground. I'm not sure what you mean. Can I place after I start? Like here? This will work. Not sure what you mean. So EMU says put the underground right at the start, and then and just put the undergrounds to where the product needs to go. So EMU, the undergrounds have a range. So they have a 5 tile range. It looks like, or 4. I don't know how you would say this, but this is the maximum range. You can go over 4 things. So I can't put that in the C. So this doesn't work, unfortunately. Let me check this. Yeah, this works fine. So again, issue here is that I have 6, 4, 6. So let me see if I can try to figure out a way where I can split them. So if I do this, for example, and there's 2 things on the belt, the top one will be taken down here, but then the other one, I don't know how the other one will be taken, because I can't add another belt, otherwise they'll both go that way. And I can't do that here because the only thing that's going to be taken is the one thing, because it's only 1 tile far. So let me check. Let me just make sure. So this should take the coal. Obviously I want the coal in this over here, but we're just checking this out to make sure what's going on. Yep. So it doesn't take the circuits that are here, but it does take the coal. That is a good way to split them. But then I'd have a dead line of products here. And I need to transfer all of them over here. I can't have anything left on the belt. So so we know how to split them, but we also need to make sure we get the other part going. So we're still looking for a splitting method that will get both of them going. Anyone else have any suggestions? And again, we can't alternate them because these are fast inserters and these are not fast inserters. So these are slower. So if I just put them both on the belt like this, it'll take both of them, unfortunately. Oh, that's if they're on the same line. Let me check if they're on opposite lines. We're learning about Factorio today. We're seeing how all the systems work, apparently. These are the little things I've never really paid attention to. Okay. So if they're on the same belt, then it will just pass by. That's actually good to know. But can we actually use that here? Because the only things that are together... Oh, this'll work actually. So I can do that for this pair. And then... Okay. Okay, I think that might be part of the solution, at least. Let me make sure with just this one belt. I forgot which one it took first. I think it took the coal. So these inserters take on the opposite side of the belt first, I believe. So it should take the coal and then the circuit should go on. So if this works, then we do have a idea of how this might work. Fortunately, there's no way to speed this up, but that's fine. You liars. Big liars. Okay. So it worked here because it was on the corner. I guess. So we're gonna try that again, doing this. That's interesting to know. I did not know that. I guess it kind of passes by if it's on the corner. But it's not on the same tile as long. Okay. So that does work. I did it backwards, but so if I wanted to get this to work, I'd have to put it inserts on the bottom. TD solution. This is the only thing I got. I don't have anything else. So if you have a better solution, let me know. So it goes on the right side, aka the bottom here. So I need to put this on that side. Again, we're just going to work on this one part here, just to make sure that we can get this to work, and then we can add the other belts. So obviously, JK. So obviously this won't work properly because that's there, but let's try this. Okay, and then this is a problem because they're not outputting at the same time now. So I think this would be fast. This will be fast enough to take both of these. Oh, hey, look at that. The corners actually changed up the timing. So they're not good here, but they're good here, and then they got screwed up over here. Wow, okay, this is gonna be a headache. Wow, okay. So I have to take in mind all of the corners that I'm gonna put in this. Shoot. Okay, so yeah, it still takes both of them, which is oh dear. Okay, does anyone have any other ideas? Because I don't think this one's gonna pan out as well as I was thinking. Because I'm gonna have to measure each of these properly over and over again. You're stumped. Well, it's you and me both. Yeah. No good. Okay, so that is probably out of the way, unless I have to individually for each of these belts gonna be doing that. It also messes up this, because I wouldn't be able to get the... Actually, no. So if I have 6 of these, so I have 6, and then 2 are going to be on one belt, and then I'll have 2 separate. So that means that I can get these 4 done, and then just get these separate, get these directly in. So that's not... Okay, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do this, but I'm going to have to finagle all my corners and whatever to get this to work. Because this solution should work, because as long as I put 2 on a belt and then time it properly, they should go in the right areas. And then I'll put 2 of them separately, and it'll cover the 2 that I won't be able to do normally. Can 3 be on the same belt? Yes, but they won't be able to be separated. Like for example, if I did this will go on this belt. Or JK. JK, that's not how underground belts work. This will go on the belt. And so it'll be like this. I can't have 3 separate lines. But it'd be good to figure out how this works. Yeah, see, all 3 would be taken up. So I can't lag these fast enough to trigger them like that. Okay, so what we're gonna probably not waste our time, or hopefully not waste our time doing, is we're gonna try to get this working. And then after we get this working, we'll get these 2 working. And then from there, it should be easy to get these 2 done. So next one is, or let's do this one first. Just kidding. Again, if anyone has any suggestions, you are free to do so. So what I want to do is I want to get these 2 on the same belt, but I don't want to lag it, or I don't want to have this long thing going on here because I'll have an extra coal, and it'll be done with the coal by the time it's done with this, so it won't work properly. I need them to be together at the same time. So I need to set it up that way. But how do we do that? Gonna go. Okay, see EMU. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so they come on the bottom. And to get them on the same belt, I need the coal to be on the outside, on the upper area. So I just do that. Right? Why didn't I do this before? This is my original thing. Why did I switch it up? Huh. Is that how inserters work? I thought they took from the opposite side. Are they placed on the opposite side? Do they take from the closest? I don't think so. Okay, we're going to get rid of all of our variables, aka all of our corners. And we're going to try to include the least amount of corners that we can possible, which looks to be 2, 3. And we'll see where this gets us. For the second level, this sure is pretty hard, unless I'm just doing this completely wrong. Do I want a better clue to get how to pack it? Sure, tell me. This doesn't work. Because it has to be on a corner for it to lag properly, it looks like. If I do this, I might have more time to do it. Okay, so let's see how this works. Yeah. So it lagged it properly, but they're in opposite order. There's 4 underground lines and 2 normal lines. Okay. I think... Two normal lines completely? I don't think that'll work. properly. But you're saying there's six lines in general, so none of this putting together stuff is what you're trying to tell me, I think. That's what I got from that. Because as it is right now, I could spend the time and I think I could get this solution to work. Given enough time and enough trial and error. But I don't think it seems very obscure for it to be intended. Especially because I need to get this on a corner and do all that stuff. If there's 4 underground, if there's 6 lines total, I'm supposed to get 6 lines through here. Then I think that I'd have to stick with this thing. This vertical method. I think I could get it to work. Maybe. Okay, so we'll put that other method in our back pocket, and we'll try to get this to work. Because I think this seems like more of a headache, but also more slightly straightforward. So right now I'm just all I care about is getting 6 lines from here to here. I don't care what order they get in or whatever. I just want to make sure it's possible first. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a mix of this underground belt where I have 2 of them without crossing. Like this is crossing. Is this crossing? If so, then I'm not sure how that works. Because you definitely can't. I'm thinking, I don't think you can, because you can't do this. You can't have 2 things like this. I'd have to have them. No, like if I put any underground belt here, it'll interfere with this one, unless I put it backwards, which will still interfere with that. Pretty simple and straight design. Okay. well, that's usually my problem. I make things too hard. Okay, fine. We'll do it your way. We're gonna do this as simple as possible, and we'll slowly make it more complex. So but this is crossing, right? I mean, I'd use underground belts here, but yeah, I don't see how this works out. Without crossing between the 2 space lines. Oh, you mean like 1 here to 1 here? All right, okay, we'll figure this out. So again, I just want to try to get this to work without caring about what goes where for right now. I just want to make sure I understand how this works. So we need to turn this 4 into 6. So how do we do that? So ideally, we have the most straightforward thing is to space them out like this. But then, because I can't do this, because then these two will be connected. Can't place anything here because it'll interfere with the ones that are already there. I can't rotate them. So the only way that I can figure is you cross them. But you're saying you don't do that? And you're saying that I need... Or I still get all 6 across without putting them together? For level 2, I really thought this would be... Must be easier. It has to be easier. I can't think of the right solution. Delete the bottom line and rebuild. Okay, that's 3 and 1 and 2. I guess that's that. Thank you, I appreciate the help. I would definitely be here for much longer than need be. Okay, alright. Kinda mad at myself, though, for not thinking about this. Okay, cool. So now we just need to orient it properly so we get the right things in the right places. So again, what do we need to do? We need iron there, copper there. So they all 3 go down. And then for these, they all go up here. So now I have to think about my management. What I think I want to do is I want to just cross them here and make this easy. So like put these 3 down here, put these 3 up here, and then they can just go across and I won't have to mess with that here. So let me set up something. So I want to make sure that I don't have to flip this if needed. But I guess it doesn't really matter because if I have to flip it here, I can just flip it here. So we're just going to set up the same thing on this side. Okay. All right, so we have our 3 lines. Excuse me. So we have our 3 lines, and so now we just need to get our products over here. So let's connect them how I want to first. So I want to just make it easy on myself and do this if possible. So we'll see if we can do this. If we can't, then we'll just change it around. So I want iron on top. Well, let's see. This one is copper. I'm going to route 1 through the back, but I'll do that for these 3, I guess, instead of these 3. So let's bring it down. I believe I can place it like that. Okay, so iron. Iron, I can just do this. So that's iron done. Next, I want copper. All right, let's do the wheels. That doesn't help me at all. Okay, wheels are done. Let's do copper. Okay, so these 3 should work. Copper. Down. Across. Okay. Now we need to get these across. So I'm going to bring circuits across the back. So this one goes up. Yeah, I might just want to flip this. That'll be easier in the long run. I think. let me think about this more. So I was bringing. This comes out. You know what? I think it was better that way. JK. Sorry. I think it's better this way because this way I can have the outside thing be the outside area. And I could do that and just fill it through here. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Again, if it doesn't work, then we'll just try again. So there we go. That's the steel done. Next we have our coal. So coal. I can move these exits too, or these. Let's see. Okay, so let's look at coal. We want coal from here to here. So how do we do that? I absolutely need something here, so I can't do that there. I can route this down. Let me make sure I can make more of these. I can, okay. So I'm not limited on those. So I can route that way, so I have this room to play with if I want to. Okay, that way I have the turnaround. So that's that, but then I have problems running into this. This is my max distance too, so I can't do this really. And I need this area to be clean for that. So this is the closest I could have it. It's also basically the farthest, so that this is not going to work. So just move it over a little bit. I want to see if I can get it right there, if possible. Seems like I can. That's very good. So let's try to follow it. Okay, that's good. So now we just need to get the circuits over, and they need to go here. So ideally can't put an underground belt there. Could put it like this, just have it topsy-turvy. I think that's fine. Okay, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay. All right. Easy. We got it done. Just have to connect them now. Oh boy. Took me quite a long time. Thanks for the hint. So we'll hope that works out. We'll just check it over here. Julie, this makes my head spin over here. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. We just need the circuits. No circuits! What are you doing? They're the wrong way. Try that again. Wait, these are the wrong way too. There we go. Let's follow the long path that this is taken. As long as this goes, then we should be good. Alright, it looks like we have it. Level 2, part 1, done. Thanks, White Tiger, for the help. Alright. Okay, so this is supposedly part 1, so we're gonna have another one of these, I guess. Part 2.